guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melanie and I predominantly do food hauls, so I am here with, I think, part 2 of my weekly food haul. I'm pretty sure this is part 2. I didn't really plan on going, and then the person that I live with wanted some stuff, and then I ended up getting stuff even though I don't really need that much because I went a couple of days ago and there's enough to last me till next week, but I've got bits and pieces, so I thought I'd show you. So they've asked for bacon. By the way, I did go to Tesco and I haven't really done much shopping there for a little while, so let me show you what I got. And yeah, I picked up this game pack, 10 unsmoked back bacon rashers, reduced salt. I've never seen that in there before. I've not necessarily looked at all the bacon, but they do have a lot of different ranges. They have their own one, they have the cheap one that is by another company, and then they do expensive versions of their own, and then there's a few other brands. Some are quite new and quite expensive as well. There was one like $3.50 for a pack, when their pack like that's £2, and then they do the flat pack that's like, is it £3 or $2.50? I try and get that when it's on offer, and they did have one of them on offer, but it was smoked. So I was having a look around trying to see what I could find, and I think this was £2. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. And Dane Pack's a good brand for bacon, and you don't really see it around. Well, I don't, so I've picked this up for them to see if they like that. I've been having smoothies this week. I have been making them with coconut water because I got a small coconut water from the sandwich snack section in Aldi earlier this week, and there's enough for 3 smoothies. I've got enough for 1 left, and I used bananas, which I chopped up and froze because I don't like using a full banana, so if it's chopped up in the freezer I can use as much or as little as I want. And the rest of the fruit that I got strawberries and blueberries, I kept in the fridge. But I did think if it gets to the point where they're starting to get to the point where they start to go a bit too soft, I would freeze them. I haven't needed to yet, so I still have some blueberries left, still have some strawberries left, and I'm going to start trying to make my smoothies with some unsweetened almond milk to see what they taste like. So I picked up these strawberries. I did feel at first they were a bit expensive, and then I saw these reduced ones. Obviously if these start to go a little bit too soft they will get frozen because I still have some open, but I think they're going to be fine, and yeah, they look really nice. So yeah, earlier this morning, it's after midnight now, I did get home a few hours ago and I've just put the shopping out whilst I have food. The person that I live with smashed mine. As you can see, you can tell this is brand new. Apparently they opened the cupboard door and everything jumped out at them, which I don't believe. It sounds like they were reaching in and they caught something and knocked half the cupboard out. One of the things they smashed was this is what I have my cereal in, and I was like, oh god, I hope they still do it. They've done this for, I think I got mine last April, May time, so I've had it a good year. I have took the sticker off since I got home, but this is basically what I was having my cereal out every single day, or if I had any kind of dessert, this is what I would put it in, and I love it. They do like a small, really small one, like if you're having a couple of scoops of ice cream, but I believe it's got more of this range in the biggest supermarkets, because mine's not a massive supermarket. But yeah, I love how clean and shiny it is, and I'm happy that they still do it because I was a little bit gutted when I found out they'd smashed this. They smashed one of my Christmas cups and something else. I think, oh yeah, my glass. I got a glass from Asda the other week and it had flamingos on, so I need to try and get that again. So yeah, I got a glass. The £3.50 though, so I might buy a spur, like a backup. I got 2 packs of these because they're £2 or 2 for £3. The last pack I got from B&M was like £1.46 or something, so it is cheaper to buy 2 packs from there. You save like a few pennies. So I actually went to B&M beforehand, but that section was full of staff filling the shelves. It was really weird, but when I went to check out, apparently they're having a stock take, so yeah, I couldn't get near anything, so I didn't go up even though I wanted to go up. they're what I'm using at the moment. It's just slightly cheaper than razor blades, but razor blades you get a better shave. So this is vegan. I'm eating plant-based at the moment, so obviously if you see anything that isn't plant-based, I don't want to keep pointing it out and going, that's not for me, that's not for me, that's not for me. But this is vegan. I had one from Asda, and even though it says vegetarian on it, when you read the ingredients, it's fine to eat. So it could be vegan. Obviously I've not gone through the process to get it classed as vegan, but I think this is about the same price. It's got a really good date on it. I'm not in a rush to have it. I'm trying to cut down on bread because I've been eating too much bread and bread rolls and pita breads and wraps, and I don't normally eat a ton of bread, so I could freeze this if I really wanted to. Cathedral City Bites, they're on offer for £1. I know everywhere's a bit of a mess, but I've not been well. 2 chicken breast fillets, obviously not for me, the person that I live with. And then I got this. So it's pancake day in a couple of days for me, but by the time you've seen this video, it was probably 3 weeks ago or something like that. I'm trying to get it so you're only about a week behind me, so the offers are still on. But at the moment we're not at that point, but we'll get there. Because I'm vegan, obviously I can't have the normal pancakes, because even the dried pancake mix has got powdered egg in. So I was looking online last night because I got an email from a vegan place that does subscription boxes, but they also sell vegan bits and pieces, and their pancake mix was like £4 something plus delivery, and they'd sold out. So I was looking on Amazon and it was quite expensive. I could have got a My Protein pancake mix for £10 and it would do a lot of pancakes, so I could have pancakes weekly if I wanted. But I always go in the free from section and see what I can get, and I spotted these, and they're vegan, but if you're not vegan, it shows you how to make them if you just eat normally. So I'm going to do mine with mashed banana, because when you see a lot of vegan recipes or people that are making pancakes quickly, they use banana, so I'm going to use banana and almond milk. I don't know if I want to make the whole packet though, because I don't think I'm going to manage to eat it all, to be honest. I'm hoping that I can just take a third out or half. But whisk together your eggs. Oh god, I'm going to have to hand whisk it. I'm sure I used to have one electric one, but I don't know what it is. Mix together your eggs and milk. Obviously I won't be putting milk in. Then the pancake mix. So it should tell you how to do it if you're vegan, but it doesn't. Use a small cup or large spoon to pour mixture into a preheated pan, blah 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 blah. So I do have some maple syrup, because maple syrup's vegan, but I don't know if I like it. I'm going to have it with blueberries and strawberries, basically. And I don't normally do it that way, but yeah, I think this was like £2.50. So I am thinking about getting the My Protein one. I'm going to see if it's cheaper if you order it direct, but then you'd probably have to pay postage, but I'm going to see. Because it'd be nice to have pancakes, even like as a lunch, because sometimes I don't want cooked food for breakfast. This is like the longest food haul, and I'm not even anywhere near finishing. So the person that I live with snacks on these. They always ask for them. They're always really expensive. I want to see if I can bulk buy some from Amazon, because they're about £1.39 for a pack. If I can get them for £1 a pack, even if I have to buy 20, I might do that, because you save money. Oh, I just skipped something. Paracetamol. If you can keep seeing that, it's a burn. It is finally healing. I just keep noticing it, and I just want to point it out. I do prefer the capsules, but if it's just the powdery tablets, I'll get them. I can't swallow tablets anyway, I have to swallow them with food. This is what I use all the time. I first got it like 2 years ago, and I didn't really use it, and then my bio oil ran out, because that's what I typically use. I've got 2 full ones because I've been using this instead, so I need to find them and use them as well as this. And yeah, it ran out, and I had to start using it, and then this ran out, and I went back onto bio oil, and my bio oil ran out, and whilst I was waiting for one, I bought another one, and this is about the 4th in the row that I've had. And I totally rate it. I'm not 100% keen on the scent. It's not horrible and it doesn't last, but it's a lot lighter than bio oil, so it means I can get dressed quicker. With bio oil, I have to wait a good 10-15 minutes. This, after 2-3 minutes, I can just put my clothes on, and it lasts a long time, and it's a spray, and it's half price, so that's why I picked it up. Because I do have a new oil. I have a Dr. Organics, I think, and that's what I use today, but it's thicker than that. But yeah, I like it, so I've got one ready anyway. My dog has one of these once a week. Her dry food is raw, and I knew that, so I'm gonna see if it'll last the weekend, because I'm gonna decide now, because it's Saturday tomorrow and it'd have to be bought tomorrow. If there's enough for the weekend, because she's got one meal here, hopefully there's enough till Monday. If not, we'll get her some dry food this weekend. I managed to get 3 bananas that were loose, because Madeline Olivia on YouTube, if you want to Google if you're vegan, I have been watching some of her videos to get inspiration for recipes or tips and tricks to eat plant-based, because obviously this was only meant to be a week and I've now done 6 weeks. As you've seen this, I don't know if I'm still carrying on. I'm not planning on carrying it on forever. It was only meant to be a week, but I found it quite easy. I've not really had any wobbles. I think last weekend I really craved something sweet and wanted some crisps, not some crisps, some biscuits, and the other biscuits I could find weren't vegan, but I didn't have one, I'm proud to say. So yeah, I think because I did buy a lot of plant-based vegetarian type food before, I've been fine. But I have been watching a lot of the videos, and I've not really done any of the recipes because I've not been well, and I just don't really want to be bothered with it at the moment. But obviously if I carry on, I might do some of her really, well, she does cheap recipes where things like cost £1.50 or £2, so I might copy them. But she was talking about bananas and how no one buys the single ones and then they end up getting wasted. So in my Asda haul, if it's gone up, because sometimes, if you notice, sometimes there's a big break in videos, and it's not because I've necessarily not filmed, it's because sometimes the footage won't upload, and I don't know why. But I bought 3 the other day, and 2 were joined together and 1 was single, because I did try to get 3 single ones, but because the banana section was so packed I couldn't get to the bottom. But today I managed to get 3 loose ones, and I'm going to keep 1 for the pancakes. I'm going to keep 1 out for Tuesday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully it's still got a bit of green on, because I don't like bananas unless they've got a bit of green on. And I'm going to chop the other 2 up and put them in the freezer, because I've still got a freezer bag with bits left in from when I chopped up 3 the other day. And then I've always got banana ready, and I probably won't need to buy banana next time I go, because I've probably got enough. I decided to get loose carrots. I didn't want to get a big bag. They don't have any small bags for some reason. It's probably cheaper to buy them, but you tend to get nicer ones if you get loose. And I didn't put them in a plastic bag again, because they're just going to go in the bin, and I don't need them. Just put them loose in my trolley. So I was trying to find the Tesco finest ones, and they were like £1.50. Normally they're like on offer for like £1, or sometimes they're £1.20, but I thought £1.50, and there weren't as many as these left, and I couldn't see these at first. I'm like, is there no cheaper ones? And then I spotted these for 75p, and they look okay. So, you know, I'm not paying double the price. And I did get the trimmed Brussels sprouts, because the ones that aren't trimmed, they're a massive bag and they just won't get eaten, and I don't want to waste. Like, I've cut down on my waste so much since I've been eating plant-based, and it was definitely a conscious thing and decision, and I've not wasted much, whereas when before I was constantly wasting food. So it's been good, as in I'm trying to eat more, I'm trying to get through my food and trying not to waste anything. So that's that. Then, if you're wondering why I keep covering it up, it's because there's stuff out that I don't want to put on camera, and it's a little bit messy. So yeah, I got 2 of these 2-litre Pepsi Maxes. I think they were on offer for £1.50, and I did get a 3-litre one from B&M. So I've basically got 7 litres of Pepsi Max, which is, I think, is more than what I normally get them. I normally get them about 4 or 5 1.5 litre Pepsi Maxes. But I did get them a 3-litre bottle the other day as well, so I think I've got enough. So these have not been on offer anywhere for ages. and I like to get them when they're on offer because I spend too much money on my shopping, I spend too much in general, and I'm trying to slowly cut down. Like every little bit counts and makes a difference. So I was like, oh god, the full price, it's really expensive. She has one a day, she has other treats as well. And then I spotted these were on offer for £5, and it said it saved you £3.50, which I think when I worked it out you do save that if you buy them individually. So she's already had one. It was 28, so it's basically a month there, unless she has two one day or she misses a day, who knows. But as I've explained in a lot of videos, she's bigger than that, but because she's not getting older, she's always had a bit of trouble with chewing things. I think she's got an overbite or an underbite, I'm not entirely sure. So I like to make her life a little bit easier, so I do get her the medium dog size, even though she's about 40 kilograms. But she's happy with them. I wouldn't get her the tiny ones unless someone gave me a pack to give her, then I'd probably give her two a day. But yeah, she does love these, and when she was stood next to the box sniffing them, so she knew what they were, so I gave her one. This is one of my favourite drinks. I got one the other week. I must have drank it all because it's not in the fridge anymore. Obviously it's seasonal and it was on offer for £2. It's normally £2.50. I personally love this. I'll probably take a glass of it to bed with me, and I'll probably drink most of it before I go to sleep. It's absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't recommend it more. Obviously once the stock has run out they won't do it anymore. I'm hoping I go in one day and it's £1 and there's like 10 bottles, because I probably would buy it all. I've picked up 3 of these because I've still got 3 left. So that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I got a bleach. This is, oh god, I need a bleach. I forgot I needed one. The person that I live with wants one for their bathroom and I want one for my bathroom because mine's run out, and I totally forgot. I'll just use a normal toilet cleaner because my toilet's much cleaner, not that you need to know that, and I'll get one next week. Then I got 2 of these. One's in my bag on the floor, I need to put it in the fridge because Alpro's on offer in Tesco at the moment, so when almond milk's on offer I get it. If it's not on offer I get soy milk because it's £1.80 full price, soy milk's £1.40. It saves 40p a week on average. Over the year that's a really big saving, so I'll never get my almond milk when it's on offer. And I'm glad it was unsweetened because last time I got sweetened I didn't particularly like it. And I got a soy light which also was on offer for £1 for my tea and coffee. Down on the floor is a 6-pack of Highland Spring bottles. I think that was on offer for £3. And then I got a 9-pack of the toilet tissue, which is a Tesco's on quilted toilet tissue, which is my favourite. And that is everything I got from, I nearly said Asda then, from Tesco tonight. It came to £50.91, which I'm not too mad at. I did think it was going to be more and I was panicking because I literally had about £50 left. I'd spent 20 in B&M. I spent 40 odd in Asda the other day, so it's a lot of money if you add it up. So obviously some of this stuff will last me longer, it'll last me into next week. Like, as I said, I'm being more conscious about what I'm eating, I'm being careful. I'm like there was mushrooms in the fridge and I'd had them over a week and they're like over a week out of date, but they looked fine, so I had them over 2 days. I just fried them with a bit of fry light and salt and added it as a side to my meal on 2 days. And then I bought mushrooms again because I enjoyed it, and I buy the cheapest ones. Like, hopefully you've seen it, they're like 54p for a punnet. Like, they're the cheapest, but you know, just making more of an effort with trying to keep some money down basically. Anyway, this is like the longest food haul for the size of it, but hopefully it might have helped you out with some questions you may have. Oh, also there is something I did put it in the freezer. There's a pack of 4 Hollands steak and kidney pies. The person that I live with asked for steak and kidney pie and I only went in Tesco. I didn't go in Aldi, but I don't think they do it from memory. Asda do, but I was nowhere near Asda. So I thought I'll go look in the frozen section, because originally I was going to get a pie that it said it was for 3 people and it was fresh, and I thought the person that I live with will probably try and eat it all in one go. So I went and looked in the frozen section. and Holland's Pie did a 4-pack is it Holland's Pies or just Holland's? Did a 4-pack of steak and kidney pies for £3. So I thought that's handy to have in the freezer, because they don't have to have one every week, because they have a pie every week. If they want a different flavour next week, I can just get them a fresh pie. But you know, if they ever run out of food or they can't think of something they want and they just want to shove a pie in the oven, there's a bag of pies in the freezer now. I'm presuming they're as good as the fresh ones, but they're just frozen. So it does say you can do them in the microwave, but I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't. They might do, who knows. But yeah, that's the extra item that's missing. I don't think there's anything else missing that I know of. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Like, don't do a video this long again. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification button to get an alert every time I upload a similar video. I'll be back very soon with another food haul. Probably, I don't know when I'm going next. I don't really need anything. I might do a top-up shop, or I might last until the end of the week. So then it would be my main food shop. So hopefully see you then, and thank you for watching.